And now sports with Chris Duerr from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
And just like that, Lewis County can now be considered a hotbed of girls golf in the state of Missouri. Bounce backs were the name of the game in the second day of the Class 1 state meet at Farmington, with Highlands' Morgan Chris making the biggest splash of all. Yesterday she struggled, the wind was up today, and Morgan was back on her game doing Morgan Chris type things. She started off around hole number 1 today, and man, she had a birdie attempt right here. This is not too shabby of an attempt. She would save par from there, but the birdie attempts would get even better. Flirting again here on number 3 with the Texas wedge, nearly knocks that home, settle for par yet again, and then a magnificent bit of work here on the difficult 4th. She fired an 80 today, 12 strokes better than yesterday. 172 makes her 5th place overall. By the way, she was not alone in helping to establish team momentum. How about the Frosh? Ava Hudson with a big day for Highland, firing a 94 as the Lady Cougars end up in 4th place in their first ever appearance. Man, what a showing for them. Meanwhile, how about more from Lewis County's finest? Hannah Taylor of Canton with a well-made par save here at number 1. She fired an 89 today. She is a 180 overall, and that's good enough for 11th place individually and all-state honors for her as well. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Monroe City girls, Ava Potterfield and company, showing up big time on this day as they move up the leaderboard as a team and finished 7th overall in their first team appearance. And as you can see from that final leaderboard, pretty darn good day for Lewis County overall, and as well for Monroe City making that big splash. Congratulations to all our girls golfers, and golf season is now officially over. Moving on now, we've got playoff soccer to talk about. The news not good on any front tonight. We'll start you off here with Quincy Notre Dame on the road, regional championship game against Peoria Christian. QD gets the shot here off the free kick, but man, it is kicked out by a backline defender at the last second. It was that kind of night for the Quincy Notre Dame offense. How about this? Little Rylan Fisher with a laser shot just over the crossbar. About as close as they would come with the Raiders. More from Fisher right here. The header off the corner is also later denied. Peoria Christian, 2 goals in the first half, back-to-back, and then Peoria Christian gets one more in the second half as PCS is the winner of this game, and Quincy Notre Dame is done. Final count in this one, 3-0 in favor of Peoria Christian. Meanwhile, back in the Gem City, Quincy High School down 1-0 in this second half after giving up a goal in the last 5 seconds of the half. Make it 2-0 now after Edwardsville is awarded an early PK, and it would be unanswered goals that would be the difference in this game. Quincy High played hard, couldn't find the back of the net. No such problems for Edwardsville as they scored 3 second-half goals in this one and eliminate Quincy High. Final count in this one, see the Blue Devils go down to defeat 4-0 was your final there. Let's do some more playoff action. The only Illinois team still left in our area, Jacksonville, in a thriller tonight, beating SHG 3-2. The Crimsons will draw a big-time showdown with Springfield for a regional championship coming up on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Regular season fun tonight. Hannibal trying to set a new program's wins record, and it was senior night for the Pirates as Braden Hill, the son of Eric Hill, being celebrated tonight. Good stuff there. 11 seniors in all for the Pirates. It took them a while to get the offense going. 7 minutes left in the first half. The 33-minute mark. Great pass right here from Cooper Scott to Austin Salerno. A dink and a dunk, and finally the Pirates are on the board. 1 minute after that, they get back on the board again. This time it's Colton Dryden who gets to set up the creation, and Chase Askey is going to run free, and he is a dangerous man with a little wind at his back in this one, and good stuff right there. Makes it 2-0 at the half. You know what? The shutout streak continues as well at the back line for that great Hannibal defense, and yes, the incredible Clayton Nyson. Check him out right here with a point-blank save for his squad. Great stuff right there. And then it's Bodie Rollins' time. You knew he would show out on senior night because he's just so darn good. Check out this little action. Half volley is good, and Bodie is not done yet. Little reverse pivot action, I should say, coming up for Bodie for his second goal of the game right here. Made it 4-0 at that point, and then he would also get an assist tonight, I believe, off the corner kick coming right here, which is eventually punched home. I believe it's Jared Locke who deserves credit for this goal. goal. 5-0. That's 22 wins against just 2 losses for the Pirates. A new program record with plenty of canvas still out there. On the scoreboard tonight, college soccer. The Culver Stockton women say red hot with a big win over William Jewell at home. The men, however, fall at home to William Penn, I should say, not William Jewell. 5-2 your final there. Also, first round of playoff action in Southeast Iowa. KHQA is eliminated in volleyball by Burlington tonight. It was Rushville Industry with a big win over Beardstown on senior night. Southeastern spoils senior night at Illini West, and it was Pittsfield getting off to a great start in the Pike County Conference Tournament with a pair of big victories today for them over Pleasant Hill and Griggsville Perry. Let's do some more volleyball tonight. Macomb trying to have some fun tonight at the expense of Unity, and we will show you the highlights of this one. Starts off with Unity trying to set a proper tone. Cody Duke with the nifty ace service right there, and then little defense coming up right here by Sailor Berry. She's really good and super athletic, as we well know from all of her other sports as well. Sailor can get up to get down as well. But Macomb, very, very powerful in its own right in this one. It starts right here with Jackie Adair doing some work right here. And yes, using that great verticality of hers to get things done. Then Kelly Ladd letting fly with a huge spike right there. More to come from Sailor Berry. She's going to answer back in kind with a spike of her own. Just too much of Macomb in this contest. Jordan Hines, who's been such a nice revelation for the Lady Bombers this season, letting fly as well. And you will see Jackie Adair as well letting fly. Great stuff coming up right here by the Bombers as they get the win in straight games tonight. 25-14, 25-20 is your final. And if you missed our story at 6 o'clock about Robert Foey and the Hall of Fame induction for the Palmyra basketball dynasty of the early 1980s, it's online now at KHQA.com. Go watch it right now. Really a nice story and a nice tribute to what was a great, great basketball program.